Hello, Linda here from Linda Active, little mini on the sofa. Rosemary, it's time for your workout. You wanted a 20-minute inner and outer thigh ankle weight sculpt. So we're going to get straight into it. Strap on your ankle weights, or if you don't have any, you can definitely still do it without. We're going to be aiming for more of an intermediate workout today, but there's going to be lots of fun angle changes and there'll definitely be a great burn. So we're going to get started in a seated position with your legs stretched out, and then I want you to turn your knees out. You can bend the back leg, and we're just going to start picking up that leg. So we're going to start with an inner thigh seated raise. You want to make sure that you're picking up the leg with your inner thigh facing up to the ceiling. And of course, not everyone can sit in this position comfortably. So if you're finding your hip flexor is engaging too much already, you can come down either to your elbows, or you can even lay all the way down. But if you're going to be with me, put your hands behind you. Make sure you're not slouching or pulling your shoulders too far up to your ears. Keep your neck long and just start raising. So this already with a 1 kilo leg weight is definitely starting to burn, especially because I just filmed Ella's workout before this and it was a tough one. So it's kind of a good thing, because otherwise I tend to go overboard with my ankle weight workouts, Rosemary. If you're not familiar with my style yet, I do a lot of reps. So the fact that I'm pre-fatigued is actually a good thing, because then I'll keep it more intermediate. Okay, let's go 2 more like this. 1 and 2. Now we're going to bend the legs so that we're crossing our ankles, and we're going to come up and out and down and tap. So you're lifting, extending to the corner, and then tapping back in that cross position. Still making sure your inner thigh is up to the ceiling, and if you're down here, this is what it looks like. Extend and then tap in. A few more like this. Deep breaths. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we can lay in a side lying position with the leg either behind, or if you prefer it in front, you can. And we're going to stack our hips here. Tummies are in, shoulders are nice and level above that elbow. And we're going to come up for 2 and down. So up 2 pulses and down. I'm up on my back toe just to create some instability. But if you're finding this a bit wobbly, then just put your heel down, up for 2 and down. So on the down, I am not resting my leg. I'm still hovering it above the mat. Up for 2 and down. And the trick here is to really keep your leg straight behind the knee and to twist your heel as far as you can up to the ceiling. If you want to bring your leg more diagonal front, you can do that too. For some people, that's a more comfortable position. Up for 2 and down. Deep breaths. Let's go for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now we're going to hold it up and we're going to sweep to the front and back. Sweep and back. So you want to make sure you're trying to twist that heel up to the ceiling, knee down towards the floor, hovering that leg so you're fully engaged, and then you sweep. Front and back. Deep breaths. Come on, you can do it. If you really need to bend a little bit here, you can, but I would rather you keep your legs straight and maybe just keep it lower. 3, 2 and 1. Now we're going to lay down on our backs, and you can use your hands here pressed into the mat to support you. Pick up that leg. You're going to push down into the heel of the other leg, and we're going to open that out to the side and come up. So you're going to have to stop it before it kind of goes too far. You should feel a bit of a stretch, and then you pulling back up using that strong inner thigh. all the way open, pull back up. It should be difficult to pull back up. That's how wide it needs to be. Pull, pull, pull. Try to push your hips and your lower back into the mat. There shouldn't be a gap there. And you are going to feel your core here as well. Let's go for 4, 3, all the way up, 2, last one, up, up, up. Not easy. Now we're going to rotate the knee towards the front of the room, and we're just going to go down and up. Large range of motion, inner thigh, raise. All the way down, pull up. You really need to rotate that knee to the front of the room. Okay, so you should be trying to aim with the inner thigh coming up and towards your chest. Down and up. Otherwise it'll be a quad exercise and we're trying to hit inner thigh. Go for 4 and 3, 2 and 1. And just for a little inner thigh burnout here, press your knees and ankles together. We're going to come up into a glute bridge, pushing in against our entire inner thigh and pulse it up. Just press up. So you really need to push against your knees. Your entire inner thighs should be touching and pressing in. Staying up off the mat, squeezing your butt and pulsing up. Breathing. Up and up. Squeeze, and then after this one we're going to the other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Coming down, roll yourself up, and guess what, Rosemary? We're onto the other side, and we're just starting in that side laying position. Up for 2 and down, up for 2 and down. Really lengthening that leg. Once again, thinking about turning the heel up, the knee down. It's all about positioning here in order to get the most out of the exercise. And down. I just realized we missed the seated area, but that's okay, we'll do them next. And down. Up for 2 and down. It doesn't really matter what order you do the exercises in, as long as we do them all. A few more like this. Keep breathing. Up for 2 and down. Go for 4 more sets. And 3 and 2 and 1. Come down, and we're going to go forward and in. Forward and in. So you want to be engaged the entire time and then sweep from there. You should be feeling your abs here, especially your obliques on your top half here. And in. But if you're finding this position here is not working, you can come all the way down. So that's another option. Forward and in. But I actually find it harder to be down there. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Let's go into that seated position now, turning the kneecap to the front, raising that leg. Raise it up and up. And remember, if you want to be down here, this just takes some of this hip flexor action out of it, which I know is kind of distracting for some people that have real issues with their hip flexors. So if you're not finding that this is hitting your inner thigh enough, or you're just focusing so much on your hip flexor, I would rather you lay all the way down. Raise it up. Raise it up. Come on, a few more like this. 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Now remember, we're crossing our ankles and we're going to extend and up and tap down. Extend to the corner, raise a little bit and tap. You can be here, extend and up and cross. Extend and up and cross. This one's tough, so we're not doing that many. And cross. Extend and raise and cross tap. 3 more. 2 and 1. Nice job. Now we're laying all the way down, anchoring with our arms and our supporting leg. Raise that up. Kneecap turns towards the front of the room and it's down, and pull it up. So you really need to brace yourself into the mat, pushing your spine and hips into the mat. All the way up. Down, all the way up. Wide. This should actually feel quite nice, like a stretch for the inner thigh. Let's go for 6, 5, 4. You don't have to come down as low as me if you're not comfortable with that. 2 and 1. Now keeping that turn, and we're just going to lower down to the ground and up. Down to the ground and up. Keeping the turn in the hips. You're turning out from the hip, which angles your knee towards the front of the room. Down and up. Straight behind the knee. You don't have to come as low as me. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Help yourself up. Now we're going to some outer thighs. We're going to sit in an extended pretzel position. So this knee lines up with your belly button. This one is back, but we're going to extend that leg and we're going to come all the way down onto the elbow. So we're going to be in this kind of Z position, and all I want you to do is lift that back leg. So your tummies are in, your hips are stacked on top of each other, and you're just lifting that leg. This knee is in line with the hip or slightly back. Keep your neck nice and long here. Just changing it up slightly from your regular side laying position, hitting different angles, which means we're using more muscle groups. Hold your belly in and up. So we're slightly extending the leg, not fully extending, but it's a 3/4 bend. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now it's up, extend, bend, and down. Up, extend fully, bend, and down. So when you extend fully, you're extending to the corner of the room. Up, extend, bend, and down. If you want to, you can include the upper body. Up, extend, bend, and down. You're just pushing up as you lift that leg. Up, extend, bend, and down. 2 more. I know it's tough. Up, extend, bend, and down. Last time. Up, extend, bend, and down. Now keep the leg bent and push to the back. Flex your foot, push to the back. Push. Push. I know it's tough. Come on. Keep your knee and your ankle in the same horizontal plane. If it's too much, just drop your leg for a second and then push lower. You can even graze your knee along the carpet. Push. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, extend your leg to the side. It's tough with ankle weights, people. We're just going to pick it up and tap. Now, if this is too much, then bend your leg and go up like this, okay? But if you can, Rosemary, are you still with me? Up and tap. Breathe, up and tap. It's just lactic acid. Building up in here is lactic acid. It's going to dissipate, I promise you. 3, 2, and 1. Now bend and come all the way down. And we're going to lift our shins. Good old clamshell. Pushing that knee up to the ceiling. This should feel like relief. Open all the way up. Breathing. Squeeze. Come on, nearly done with this side, then we just have to do the other side, and that's it. Short and sharp today. Rosemary's request. Go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now everyone put your legs down, flex your feet, up for 2, press down, up for 2, press down. As if you're pushing onto maybe a ball, trying to squeeze it, trying to burst a balloon in between your thighs. Push, up for 2, push, this is it. Go for 4 more, and press, and 3, 2, and 1. Amazing job. Ouch, 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 no rest. Let's go to the other side. So remember your setup. It's like a Z position, knee in line with belly button, knee in line with your hip. And then we're going to 3/4 bend the leg, and we're going to come down onto our elbow. You can slightly rotate your chest towards the floor, and then we pick up that leg. You just pick it up and tap. Pick it up and tap. Breathe. You don't have to pick it up super high. And if this is really just not working for you, you can come all the way down and pick it up like this. Or take off your ankle weights if you're wearing them. And tap. Come on, a few more like this. Up and tap. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. So now we're coming up, fully extend, bend, and down. Up, extending to the diagonal back, and down. Up, extend, bend, and down. And if you want to include the upper body, bend and down. I'm coming up for 2, down for 2. Up, extend, bend, down. I know it's tough. It is definitely a lot tougher when you include that upper body because you're shortening this area here. How about 3 more? And 2. Last 1. Staying down here. Deep breath in, push to the back. Flex your foot, push to the back. Push to the back. Now remember, your option is to bring your leg all the way down and almost just graze it on the carpet or on the mat and push. But if you can, a few more like this. Just 6, 5. Oh my goodness, the pain is real. 3, 2, and 1. So painful. Okay, you can come all the way down. Leg raises, people. Leg raises. It feels a bit better, right? But it doesn't feel good. I mean, it feels good in the sense that we know it's working. We know it's getting rid of like some saddlebag sort of area here, or tightening it at least. But it's hard work. We're bending our legs next. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're bending our legs in. We're going to bring our shins up and do a clamshell. Up and down. So this should feel so much better. Pivoting on the toes, pushing that knee up to the ceiling, all the way up. We're nearly done, people. We survived. All the way up and down. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then bringing your knees into this L shape. Up for 2 and then press down. So remember that analogy with the balloon. Push down onto that imaginary balloon. Press. Up for 2. Press down. Press. Come on. We're nearly done. A few more like this and that's it. Go for 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Done, Rosemary. How did we do? Oh my goodness, I'm taking off these ankle weights. That definitely was killer. I don't know what it is about side laying work, but it always gets in there, right? So how about we lay down to stretch it out? Maybe you can grab your leg and pull it to the side like this. Maybe you can grab your foot. However you can grab it. Maybe you're not that flexible and you're just holding here and it's your legs higher. That's okay. Just stretch it out. And then bring it in and let's do the other leg. Wherever you can hold on, just open that out. If you prefer to sit up and do a straddle stretch, you can do that. And then just bring the soles of your feet together and just let your legs flop open, relaxing through your hips. Breathing. That feels so nice. It's a really great release for the lower back as well. And then a figure 4 stretch. So if you can, pull in, and then I like to use my other hand to push around that knee to intensify the stretch for the glutes and hips and outer thighs area. And then other side. This is my tight side, so I can't bring it in as closely, but it's okay. Your dominant side is usually tighter. Now, can we do a happy baby and grab our heels? If not, grab your shins. And if you can, push down and just rock side to side. Nice job. And then help yourself up. And let's come into a straddle stretch. Maybe lean forward, point and flex through your feet. You go as low as you need to feel that stretch in your inner thighs. Coming up, same thing, little butterflies with your knees. Should feel good. It's good to release this way because it actually releases the glute medius, which is the main area that we work when we do outer thigh work. So this is a great kind of counter stretch to help release that area. Come into a cross-legged position, roll your shoulders back, and let's just rotate to the back. Nice tall spine, other side. Roll through the shoulders because we did hold ourselves in that position quite a long time, in that side laying position, head side to side. And that is it. Thank you so much for your suggestion, Rosemary. Everyone loves a good ankle weight mat workout, so I'm sure it's going to be a crowd pleaser. And I will be back with another custom viewer workout very soon. Bye for now.